My fiancé is planning on leaving me to be in an open relationship with his co-worker. I 24F had been with my fiancé 27M for 4 years and he proposed to me on my birthday last year. I always thought our relationship was great and that we were unstoppable. But I guess that was wrong. Usually, he has always let me use his phone games or because my phone would be screwed up. Recently, he was being very distant and even getting upset if I asked for his phone. We're always open about our phones and if the other would like to be sure if we haven't been disloyal. We were both okay with it. I shrugged it off as maybe he's planning something for my birthday since it's coming up. A couple days ago, he asked me if we could try opening up the relationship. This took me by surprise because he's never been the type to get physical or emotional with anyone else but me. I tell him that I'm uncomfortable with the thought of that and he kept explaining how it could build us up emotionally to see other people's perspectives on how we can improve our love. I continued telling him no and saying that it doesn't feel right. I never wanted to be with anyone else but him. He has been trying to convince me for the past day but I didn't budge. He ended up saying whatever and going on a walk for a couple hours. When he left, I cried my eyes out because it made me think he wasn't being loyal. Unlucky for him, he had left his phone on the counter in the kitchen so I took it upon myself to check. To my horror, I saw my worst nightmare. He was messaging a co-worker, we'll call her Kim, for a couple weeks. Messages saying I love you and let's plan a little date together. I cried and continued reading. I saw that they were trying to plan a way to leave me or get an open relationship started. Seeing as though the open relationship plan failed, they started saying that he should leave me and they can be in an open relationship. I'm so hurt and distraught by this. I thought he would be with me through thick and thin. Not to mention, I have a daughter 6 that has absolutely loved him and thought of him as her dad. I'm crushed and betrayed for both me and my daughter. She was going to be our flower girl and have the prettiest dress. And now I have to tell her everything. My worst nightmare is coming to fruition and I can't stop crying. I'm trying to be strong for her, but it's so hard. As I type this, I'm watching my daughter play with her dolls while watching TV and my fiancé is upstairs playing a game. For now, I'm thinking of my next steps and staying strong for my girl. Edit. I know it's only been a couple hours but thank you everyone for your support so far. I'm taking everyone's advice and I do plan on leaving. I'm going to come up with a plan to put all of his stuff out while he's working one day and completely cut him out. Also, a couple questions I've seen that I should clarify on. With his messages, he had asked me a couple days ago to open the relationship and I told him no. I should have clarified that for the past day he had been non-stop pestering me over opening the relationship. My fault. At the time of writing I was so distraught. After asking me the first time he told Kim what my answer was and Kim had said you should just leave at this point etc. etc. But he thought it was best to keep trying to convince me. Like I said, that was my bad. It was mostly Kim saying that he should leave. Also, some people may be confused at him leaving his phone while he left. We live in a wide open rural area and usually when he needs to blow off steam, he goes through the backyard and to the woods that's a little down the yard. I never had a need to check his phone but I trusted him at that time. He usually left to blow off steam or something. Again, I'm so sorry for any confusion during my distraught time of writing this. And thank you again.